Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you so much for joining me on another episode on this channel. We know that I've been putting out several Ellen DeGeneres videos, and it's safe to say that this lockdown has done no favors for Ellen's image. And people actually think they know their celebrities, but they really don't know them. What they see on TV is nothing more than an act. And luckily, we do have people that actually know Ellen, have seen and been around Ellen off camera, and they're able to actually expose her for what she is. Now, I don't know Ellen personally. I can only go by what's reported in the news and what her guests are saying. And now we have another guest on her show coming out of the woodworks and exposing the truth of Ellen DeGeneres. Now, this is actually coming from Fox News, and it says that a Dutch beauty blogger who had a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to appear on the Ellen DeGeneres show is the latest to call out the daytime host for her cold demeanor. Nikki DeJager, a beauty influencer on YouTube who runs a YouTube channel, Nikki Tutorials, was flown out to Los Angeles earlier this year to be interviewed by Ellen DeGeneres to discuss the courageous moment she came out as transgender on the video platform. So, wow. So she gets this opportunity to come on Ellen. She gets flown all the way from overseas. She's Dutch, by the way, and it says that here in the article. And she pretty much gets the cold shoulder from Ellen. And I guess you can also call Nikki naive, because she actually says this: "Call me naive, but I kind of expected to be welcomed with confetti cannons," the Yager told the outlet. "But instead, I was greeted by an angry intern who was a bit overworked. I was expecting a Disney show, but I got Teletubbies after dark." The Yager dragged DeGeneres for giving high-profile guests of the same taping preferential treatment. Now, I looked up Nikki Tutorials. Nikki Tutorials actually has like 13 million subscribers. But when it comes to other high-profile people on the show, like the Jonas Brothers, it gets a little bit different. And I guess Nikki finds out that she's not as popular as what she thought she was, even though she has a huge YouTube following. So she continues on here. Nikki says this: "Every guest at Ellen's had a private toilet, but I didn't," DeJager claimed. "I was not allowed to use the nearest toilet because it was reserved for the Jonas Brothers. Why do they get a private toilet, I thought. But in the end, my item had 8 million views afterwards, and there's 2 million. Now, I don't really want to speculate too much on why Nikki didn't get a private toilet, but yet the Jonas Brothers did. Now, of course, the Jonas Brothers are going to be much more popular than Nikki Tutorials. She just is. I mean, they just are. They just going to be more popular and more high profile. And we know that celebrities, they're going to treat other celebrities in a different light than a common person. Now, also, we got to remember here that Nikki is also transgender. I'm not saying that Ellen is necessarily transphobic, but just reading between the lines here, it seems like Nikki is trying to say that Ellen is a little bit of a transphobe. I'm not saying it's true. I'm just trying to read between the lines, because it seems like the Yager is making up an excuse for why what was the reason why she actually didn't get a private toilet. Now, me personally, I'm not going to make a big deal about a private toilet. I'm just not. So, but that's just me. I don't expect to be pampered to by any of these celebrities. So I think that's the problem here with the Yager, was expecting to be treated like a goddess or god when she went on the Ellen show. But here's the other thing too. It says later in the interview, Degeneres shared Adele is at the top of her list of celebrities she'd like to meet. But after her encounter with Ellen DeGeneres, she has since lowered her expectations. She says, quote, "Although after Ellen, I figured don't meet your idols," the YouTuber said. DeGeneres described her experience on the Ellen DeGeneres show as a happy one, but later reportedly slammed DeGeneres' demeanor as just a little cold in a separate interview on a Dutch TV show. A little cold? Let me tell you why. She says this, quote, "It's nice that you say hi before the show," DeGeneres complimented the Dutch TV show host back in January via Yahoo. Quote, "She didn't. Ellen is just such a different world," close quote. So Ellen didn't even tell her hi. Wow. If that's true, that's kind of a bit, that's definitely getting the cold shoulder right there. I mean, usually when I see somebody and I'm going to work with them and everything, and I've never met them before, you know, I'm going to say, "Hey, hello, how you doing?" That kind of thing. So she's saying that Ellen didn't even say hi. I guess it was just strictly, all right, let's get on camera. Let's kind of, you know, fool the whole entire world thinking I actually care about what you actually have to promote on the show and what you got to talk about. But pretty much, I guess when the camera is turned off, Ellen is a completely different person. But this doesn't surprise me. Ellen is a celebrity. Ellen is a comedian. And these people aren't the same people that you see on camera. They're just not, you know? But I guess DeGeneres was just a bit too naive, thinking that Ellen was going to bow down to her. I don't know why she was expecting that anyway. I mean, Ellen DeGeneres is worth millions and millions of dollars. To Ellen, DeGeneres is nobody. Nobody at all. I mean, Ellen actually thinks she's in prison in her own home, her $27 million home. And Ellen apparently isn't even taking care of her own people during this lockdown, because there's reports out there that people that are employed by the Ellen show, they don't know the status of their pay, their job status, and things like that. Ellen is doing her show from her home. And of course, when they do that, they don't need the whole entire staff. So this is not surprising. Ellen is really starting to get exposed. And there's another article on Yahoo talking about Ellen in a negative light also. This is a very, very bad month for Ellen. Even the SJW crowd is trying to get her removed from her own show and get replaced with Ellen Page. Now, we know that's not going to happen, but the public image of Ellen is not looking good at all. It's not. So what do you guys think of this? Ellen DeGeneres, is she a fraud? Is she a mean person by giving a cold shoulder to this YouTuber? It could be a combination of both to me. I mean, I know the YouTuber was going in with very, very high expectations. And I guess she found out that Ellen is not the Ellen that you see on TV. Ellen is only Ellen when the camera is on. So I think she was naive, but also a lot of stuff is starting to build up against Ellen. She's not the same person that you see on TV. Don't believe that any of these people are the same people that you see on TV when you watch movies or TV shows. Honestly, a lot of celebrities, they really just want their own space. They don't really want to deal with a whole bunch of people they don't know. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Ellen DeGeneres exposed for a mean person. Maybe she is. But guys, let me know what you think about all this in the comments. If you're new here to the channel, please hit subscribe to catch future videos from me, and we will catch you on the next video. John Matrixx, out.